This is our Disaster Datsun Custom Z. Now, in the previous episode of restoring this Disaster Datsun, we made this big floor section from one side to the other. This is going to have a big flat floor, and also we started customizing this under subframe situation that's going on here. In this video, we're going to start by putting some beads in this big back section to give it strength. We're also going to start fabricating that floor to go towards that transmission tunnel and where the back seats are. Right, so we've just marked out where the chassis goes on the underside, and we've put these in the floor pan. The reason for that is because it adds strength and it stops any sort of like warpage or anything. As you can see, it is actually raised. I think you can see that with the light. It's actually raised, and that's because we've put it in the English wheel to pre-stretch the panel. So my dad's just setting up the bead roller now, so we'll get this in the bead roller, get some beads in it, hopefully it all goes well, and then we can test fit it back in the car and make sure it's all good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this back out, we're going to take this frame out, we're going to get a big piece of steel from one side to the other, just where that rear seat bench is, so we can jack the car up on the outside. You'll get it when we do it, and then we can start taking those rear seat mounts out, we can take those other chassis rails out, and then we can start refabricating all of this from this side to that side. Let's do it.
Wait for me, I'm not far behind. I know that I can change. Remembering all of those nights beneath the window frame. Wait for me, I'm not far behind. I know that I can change. Remembering all of those nights beneath the window frame. Don't know why we keep going round and round in the same place. Can't decide to live my life on the ground or in outer space. Ground or in outer space. Keep me waiting for you, keep me waiting for you. Leave with me to the stars above. I think I'm ready for you. To the stars above. I think I'm ready for you. Nights beneath the window frame. Nights beneath the window frame.
Ryan got a little bit carried away. Nothing to do with me. And cut all this out. I don't know why. Maybe it were rusty. But what we've done to tie this rear subframe into the rest of the car, what we're going to do, what we have is we have sill sections. They're strengthening. And we have this back section. Now we've got to tie this back section in with this sill section in with this cross member. Now what we've made is we've made a plate on here that uses the original mounts at the back, and as we cut this chassis rail out, we've made another one. Now what we've got to do, we have got to replace a little bit of metal just down here, but this, if I get this the right way, this will go there as a strengthening plate, and this here,
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Alexa in my pocket. This here will,
Good afternoon.
this is going to replace the cross member that we cut out. Now it is a little bit thicker and a little bit stronger, but we want it to support this back end. So we have made some strengthening plates both sides, but what we're also going to do is we're going to tie this in with the sill, because there were some strengthening sections going across here that were very light, but we want to put something in a little bit heavier. So what we're going to do is we're going to also extend this cross member and make a strengthening plate for the end so that it ties in with the sill section as well. But that's for another video. If you've enjoyed the video, leave us a like and smash that subscribe button. Until then, we will see you in the next one.